appointed and they were discharged. I think the presidency that have done their bit. Maybe they did not meet up with his key performance index, or their level of performance is below their level expected. And I wish them well in their future endeavor. The what I want to say is that, if you look at the OC, you look at it that they increased the ministers. No. It relieved 5 out of their duty, and it brought in 7 because Labor Ministry headed by Lalong, and the other humanitarian headed by the other lady there have been vacant. So you have to free them up. And then he created Ministry of Livestock, and then removed the Ministry of Tourism and joining the culture. So I think the minister's number and the ministry are still the same. But my joy is that livestock ministry, the person there has a great task to accomplish. Because if a livestock industry can be developed and where it should be, in fact, it will turn around our economy. It will create a value chain that will create job, economy, and we have a surplus of protein and food in the market. So I want the minister, there is a talent for that minister to see that don't appoint the president. To me, the one that really disappointed me is that that minister of women affairs. So me has been up and doing, but I don't know what the president saw that made him to relieve of our duty. I wish I get where he's going. The minister of youth, it has to be sacked because that youth minister is not part of the youth. They have not been engaging the youth. I've not seen any youth program in Nigeria going on. The youth have been engaged on social media, on the communal media, everywhere. But the man have been so silent. I mean, from my last name, it's a youth minister. People should see you vibrant and everything. Engage the youth. Program here and there. I don't see any program that you're ready to do for the past 4 years. So I wish I good luck where it's going. And incoming ones you should show that really you are youth minister. Engage the youth and provide money for the youth. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, GB, for calling. All right, so just put a pause right there to the phone calls because we've got bills to pay. When we come back, of course, the studio lines will still be open for you to call in to share your thoughts. This is Eagles FM 102.3 Abuja, your radio experience you can count on.
Eagles 102.3 Abuja.
Make una listen to this ogbonge message from the FCT Public Health Department and Malaria Consortium.
Seasonal malaria chemo prevention campaign don't start again for Abuja.
The campaign will involve sharing of medicine where they prevent malaria from children where they between 3 months reach 5 years old.
The name of the medicine na Spark.
These people where they distribute the medicine will come on our house once a month from June go reach October every year.
The community drug distributors go teach mama, papa or anybody where they take care of children how to give the first dose of Spark to children who don't reach to take the medicine. For every pikin where them give Spark, them go also give them SMC record card where them go use to they record the medicine where pikin don't take. Make you know say Spark no be medicine where they treat malaria. Make you know give them to pikin where no well.
Remember say every family member, especially children and women wey get belle, suppose they sleep inside long-lasting insecticide treated net every time so that them go fit protect themselves from malaria.
This message now from the FCT Public Health Department and Malaria Consortium.
Looking for a professional event planner in Abuja and its environs, but don't know how to go about it? Eagles FM got you covered. Call us today and let's help you fix that event that will leave you with evergreen memories. Call 081 5791 7278. I take it again, 081 5791 7278. Thank you.
You are here right now.
Your miracle is here. Just believe and receive. Breaking news. The healing streams are flowing again, and your testimony is next as we anticipate the Healing Streams live healing services with Pastor Chris, holding from
Friday, October 25th to Sunday, October 27th, 2024, 2 p.m. daily.
Register now and view the program at
www.healingstream.tv/zone/capital ABMC.
You can also participate live at Christ Embassy Durumi near near American International School or at the nearest Christ Embassy Church to you. Also at any of our designated healing centers all around town. Also airing live here in Abuja on Eagles 102.3 FMs. Call or text
070-7125-2233. 070-7125-2233. Friday, October 25th to Sunday, October 27th, 2024. You can also watch it live on Eagles FM Abuja YouTube and Facebook page, 2 p.m. daily.
Your set time for a miracle. Don't miss it.
Get the desired clients for your business and service and get your phones buzzing. From the 1st of September to the 31st of December, you can advertise and reach a large audience with the Eagles FM Ember Months package. Advertise on any of our platforms and get a whopping 30% discount. That's right, 30% discount. For more information, please call 080-5919-8658. 080-5919-8658 or 081-5791-7278. 081-5791-7278. The Eagles FM 102.3 FM Ember package is a sure way to getting a wider clientele for your business and service.
Sorry for the inconvenience. I suppose it was inevitable.
Eagles 102.3.
And we are back. Thank you so much for staying with us. This is Eagles FM 102.3 Abuja, your radio experience you can count on. And this is the pages where we'll get to react to the big news stories or headlines or blazing headlines for the day. The studio lines are still buzzing. You can be part of a conversation by calling 090-8766-8888 or 090-7353-0044. Send a message or a voice note to the WhatsApp portal on 090-9705-4450. Hello, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Yes, good morning. What's your name and where you're calling from?
Yes, Felix from Lambata.
All right, Felix, please go ahead.
Like Jimmy said, good morning to all the listeners and callers.
Right.
Like Jimmy said, they are not stars. Those 5 ministers, I think they are just discharged. They've done their bit, and I think the government maybe will want to try other people. So the world sack is derogatory. They've served the country honorably, and we appreciate them and wish them the best in their future endeavor. And I think also one thing Nigeria is good at is instead of foreign factories and industries, we have established factories where we can turn demons into saints, make people who are bad look good, train them good, and present them for public offices. And the present as I'm talking to you, there are people who are still being reformed. Even though they have been atrociously shown as being very, very corrupt, but they are turning them up so that we can present them for further public service. Thank you and God bless.
Thank you, Felix. Well, should we really make a storm, in a teacup over the word used, sack or dismissed or discharged? Well, let's not forget that, last year the president had actually assured Nigerians that of course, looking at everyone in the cabinet, he's going to fire, all right, and hire. So if you don't perform up to expectation, of course, you will be fired, and the replacement would be, brought to the fore immediately. Is that the situation we have on ground, or these people were just, discharged, having served, the country, Nigeria? But let's not really make a storm in a teacup over that. Hello, good morning to you.
Good morning, Omar.
Yes, good morning. What's your name and where you're calling from?
Yeah, this is Comrade Anthony from Abuja.
All right, Comrade, please go ahead.
Yeah, thank you so much. I want to really thank this Nigerian musician, Femi. He said politics is a big business, a very big business for that matter. You can remember back then, the then former president Goodluck Jonathan, when he was in power, he increased fuel to 145. Did you know even this your present president protested against it? And even to the extent, there is no name that they did not call the former president Goodluck Jonathan. This same president was even telling Goodluck Jonathan, let the poor free. That in a nation full of so many mineral resources, why are Nigerians not progressive? Even at that time, that things was a little bit better. Now it is your turn. Is it now that you are now in power, that you are not trying to mismanage Nigeria, that you are not trying to make mother fortunes out of all Nigerians' misfortunes? Even telling us that we should choose one. It's even giving us options. Buy gas or you keep buying fuel for 1,000 naira a litre. APC has been moving us on propaganda.
But just to be clear, comrades, which of the headlines are you reacting to exactly? I mean,
I am reacting on what is happening on Nigeria.
Oh,
you as a journalist, you should be able to know that every policy implemented by the president has not been effective in the lives of every Nigerian.
Well, Comrade Anthony, I'm afraid I'll have to let you go because you are expected to react to the headlines for today. That's why this segment is called The Pages.
The headlines for today, okay.
Right. And I'm sure you're aware of this, Comrade. You don't have to act oblivious of this.
It's okay. It's okay. I am not new to this program.
All right, please go ahead.
I am not new to this program. I understand you.
All right.
But I need to tell you that policies of this government are anti-Nigerian. And they should just rethink and go back to the drawing board and see how they can help us in solving the problems that we have in this country. We don't need much.
All right.
All what we are asking for them is to make things better for the greater number, not for the selected few. That's what we are asking. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Anthony. Of course, the issues are there. Well, one will say that they are hydra-headed. But of course, fingers are crossed, hopes are high to see how things will pan out even in the days to come, especially with this cabinet reshuffle. The numbers to call are still 09087668888 or 09073530044. Hello, good morning to you.
Good morning, my sister Omoefe.
Yes, is this Bright?
This is Samuel from Kuje.
All right, Sam, please go ahead.
Sorry, I'm on transit. I just called to greet and wish you well.
Oh, okay. Thank you very much, Sam. Thank you. All right, thank you. Hello, good morning to you.
Good morning, my sister.
Yes.
My name is Apostle Osola from Apo. That's a good step by our president by reshuffling his government. He has proved that he's more better than Buhari, who started with a minister and end with their minister without producing any result. Another thing I want to beg my president is that he was scrapping some ministries. This civil defense and road safety and GIO, they have to match them with the police. Because today, if you can go to police station to lodge a case, they will tell you that they don't have they don't have police to go and help you to arrest a criminal. So somewhere in Damangaza here, a woman came to report and they report that there is criminal in his house. You know that police in the duty said that the woman should go and bring the criminal to police station because they don't have manpower to do the work. So if the president will bring all those people, this is civil defense, most of them they have nothing doing, but on monthly basis they will collect their salary. Let them match them with police so that they will curtail this criminality in this country. That's my take this morning. My name remains Apostle Osola from Apple. God bless you.
You didn't call your last name.
My name AKA Wokenenwe in Abuja.
Thank you. Wokenenwe. I always look forward to hearing that name from you. Wokenenwe. And with regards to your concern, I mean, we always encourage you to, send eyewitness reports to us, right? You can actually do that. send a report to our email, right, at eaglesfmabuja@gmail.com, because anybody can actually come on air or come on here to lay claims, but if there are no facts to back these claims, then we really would not want to accommodate or honor them. So if you are in some sort of situation, whether it is funny or serious, and you think it's something that we can actually talk about on air, please do well to make a video, right, and send to us. Thank you very much. All right, I think I'll just quickly head on to the WhatsApp portal now to take the contributions that we have there, because we have quite a number of them right there. I'll start off with the messages. This one says, good morning, Lady Omoefe. God bless you, bless your day. Many Nigerians are at loss and trying to reason on how President Tinubu will sack 5 ministers and appoint 7 as a replacement. Has the action reduced or will increase the cost of governance? In addition, people are still wondering why the Minister of Power remains untouchable in this cabinet reshuffle or overhauling. Time will tell. May God save us from ourselves. Comrade Ulo Basi from Buhari, Abuja. Well, we really cannot tell if Debaya Delabo is untouchable. Good morning, Omoefe. Concerning President Tinubu cabinet reshuffling, I want to express my displeasure. Why was key ministerial portfolios responsible for Nigerian hardship not touched? President Tinubu ought to have also fired himself as the petroleum minister, then appoint a technocrat who can oversee the NNPCL and make Nigeria refinery fully functional. Over 80% of what Nigerians are going through was as a result of inefficiency in the NNPCL, bad economic policies from Tinubu economic teams, which also ought to have been reshuffled. Those ministers reassigned will not make any difference. Abbas from Duse. Well, that's your opinion, but thank you so much for writing us this morning. And then this one here says, good morning, FA for short. James from Suleja, thank you. It's funny, we have a cabinet reshuffle with some ministers that are barely existing, retaining their portfolios. What exactly are the duties and functions of the Minister of Water Resources and Sanitation, Minister of Youth, Marine and Blue Economy, maintaining the same bloated cabinet that has shown to be as ineffectual as their head? All right, on the case against Binance executive, it was only ignorant people who believed the government had a case in the first place. Isn't it funny that after claiming Binance was manipulating the economy and the naira, they have now chosen to end the case? So let me ask a rhetorical question. Did the naira get any better after the case against Binance? It was the usual distraction and propaganda antics to absolve itself of any blames for their actions. All right, James from Suleja, all right, there. And then this one here says, good morning, Eagles FM. Resolving or dissolving of cabinet, to me, is not something to celebrate. Was the minister the problems of Nigeria? The number one problem of Nigeria is the policy of APC. The policy of APC government is anti-Nigerians, and since they took over governance from 2015 till today, it has been one policy to the other. Let APC government change all this, their policy. It's like APC did not come to govern the people, but to oppress the people. My take this morning. Okay. Okudiri Okonkwo from the city of Suleja. Well, we understand the game you're trying to play, right? We understand it very well. Be very careful. And then this one here says, Alhaji Solu, PBT change ministers and assign portfolios to new ones. I wish them the best of luck. Some petrol marketers prefer to import than to patronize Dangote. I support them because Dangote is number one problem we have in Nigeria. Really? Reason before Dangote begin production of cement, we buy cement 350 or 500 naira, but when Obasanjo gave Dangote the only person to produce cement, it is rice. Okay, it rose to 3,000 naira or 5,000 naira. When Boa asked Dangote to reduce prices of cement, he refused. Please, petrol marketers, I support them. Nigeria shall rise again. The devaluation of our currency lead us to this problem of hardship. Why Tinubu can't borrow examples of late Yar'Adua when he refused to devalue our currency when he took over government from Obasanjo? He couldn't listen to IMF policy of devaluation. May Almighty Allah bless our country. Alhaji Soliu Ijedodo, Lagos. Well, your thoughts are really, packed or jam-packed, like an average man would say. Well, thank you so much for writing us this morning. This one here says, good morning, Efe. I'm listening from Nasarawa State. Our people must be very careful anytime a tanker carrying fuel has issues. Many people have died from scooping fuel in the past, and today our people still die of same practice. I sympathize with the families who lost their lives or loved ones. Achakin Bihundu there. Thank you so much for that message. And then this one here says, sacked, discharged, laid off. Either of them is none of our business. Make the living standard okay for Nigerians. Chinonso from Suleja. So real quick, let's take a listen to the voice notes that we have on here.
Good morning, Eagles FM. Good morning, Nigeria. My name is Dan from Kurudu. Honestly, I'm not happy with the developments in the country. I think the Minister of Agriculture, Power and Transportation should also be looked into. That ministry are not doing anything. The ministers are not doing anything. Concerning the local government, as the 3 tiers of government, there is this thing that is bothering me. I don't think the governor should swear in local government chairman. Let the customary court, the lower court in the local government swear in the local government chairman. Because as long as the governor is swearing the local government chairman, there has total influence on them. What can you say? When there is election in the state, the governor in power, the party will clear all the seats. See, there are some certain things that are beyond our leaders' imagination. They are taking us for granted. We know all those things. And I pray that God will help this country. Honestly, this present administration has not affected the life of Nigeria. Nigeria has not seen the benefit of having President Bola Ahmed. If others have seen it too. But we have not seen the benefit of this administration or this one. And we're talking about cost of governance. It's even creating more ministers again. God help us.
Good morning, Eagle FM. This is Anthony Witness. Quickly, I want to ask a question. I just heard a report that a Canadian lady has been charged in the court. She has been convicted and given option of 100 million naira for pushing drug, for bringing in drug. And I have never heard before a Nigerian citizen who was caught in drug and given an option of cash. I've never heard of it. I stand to be corrected, please. So is it because she is more superior? She's having a more superior citizenship or what? That's the number one question. Then the second thing I want to talk about is what happened to the former FCT ministers? I can see Wike all over the place, walking, bridges, roads, all over FCT at the same time for that matter. So, and I want to believe that the same fund that is being given to that was being given to the former ministers, and they had nothing substantial to show for it. So what happened? If it's the same fund, what happened to all those funds that was given to the former ministers? And finally, the change of ministers. You're gonna those days when people celebrate with the exchange of leadership because they almost end up the same. There's no improvement, nothing. Just check now in the society how many people are smiling and celebrating change of ministers. It's unfortunate. Thank you. Have a good day.
Good morning, Omo FM. My name is Salasi. I greet be the blessing is the loan that I have from her. Salatu Ochanya, I greet you. I want to talk about FCCPC blame food inflation on hoarders. I disagree with him. He's not talking of the fuel hike. He's not talking of the transportation of these people that will bring this food from Maiduguri to Lagos. Do they use water in their vehicle? Do they use water to fuel their vehicle? So he shouldn't say so. He should tell the president that reduce the fuel hike, the fuel prices at the cost of the food prices in this country, and coupled with the insecurity. Now they're talking of another, to collect another loan again to buy jet to fight insecurity. Yes, that's a good one. But what happened to the Tokano? I want GB to call and tell me. What happened to the Tokano that we have been hearing Buhari purchase Tokano, Buhari purchase Tokano? We are at the Tokanos. You can see, these are the things. I want to commend the president for recovering for this minister that he appoint. See, today you are in power, tomorrow you are out of power. Some people, those ministers, yes, day before yesterday they were minister, today they are former minister. Even as a president, today you are a president, tomorrow you will be former president. That is all about life. Today you are a governor, tomorrow you will be former governor.
Good morning, Efe. This is Alami from Apple Legislative Quarters. On the reshuffling of the cabinet. Well, I think it's a joke taken too far. I didn't see any reshuffle, what I saw is just, a political godfatherism fight, and the 5 ministers that were sacked, by my own assessment, are those that do not have godfather, to retain them in their position. And then it's quite unfortunate that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, rather than, making changes that will rejig and reawaken hope in his administration, he still play politics. I looked at the whole name of the people that were appointed, it's about 7 of them. Apart from Mrs. Jumoke Oduwole, who, is actually the standout. The rest have nothing but political compensation ahead of 2027 election. And it is just unfortunate. It's really unfortunate. Thank you so much.
Well, now that speaks volumes to say that it is a case of, political compensation and a case of people who have godfathers, all right?
Good morning, presenter. My name is Suleiman Amfulani, aka the original Fulani man, not photocopy, from National Assembly. But right now, we're listening to you live from Facebook in Bauchi State. The issue of a president sack some of his ministers. Well, we can say it's a very good one. Maybe he sees they are not performing. But in my own opinion, the minister that is not performing, the first minister that Mr. President is supposed to first sack, was the Minister of Petroleum. That minister, he is not performing at all. I believe, I'm talking of my own opinion, but many Nigerians, I think, have this kind of opinion, or they are seeing it. The number one minister that is not performing, other is 48 ministers that he have. That minister is among that minister that has not performing. So please, let him sack that minister. The minister is not doing nothing there, please. So we are appealing to the Master President, please, like we have been shouting. I know that part of what we are saying in this platform, make him to listen to us, sack some of ministers, even change another ones. So please, let him go ahead and remove the Minister of Petroleum. I'm really appreciate. Thank you so much. Please, my regard to our incoming Senator, Senator Master Salasi Nagai Shekhar. Thank you so much.
Oh, Salasi is an incoming senator. I'm not aware of that. All right, that the president should sack the Minister of Petroleum. How is he going to do that? But I'm afraid I'll just have to leave it here this morning for the voice notes. Some of the voice note that some of you sent actually more than 1 minute 30 seconds. Some of you even sent 2 minutes 33 seconds voice note. I won't be able to take that. And for the voice note that came in really late, I'm afraid I won't be able to take those voice notes. That's why I will always urge you to send your voice notes, early enough. All right, it's first come, first serve. That is how we do it right here. But thank you all so much for keeping us company this morning on the Pages segment. Right, I think I take away from the viewpoints of the listener or listeners out there via phone call or voice notes or message would be the fact that it's not enough to reshuffle the cabinet. Fingers are crossed to see how effective and of course the difference that these new ministers designate will bring to these ministries in such a way that it will rub off on Nigeria and of course Nigerians, and also the economic hardship. Well, something of course should be done or needs to be done to cushion the impact, the impact that this hardship or economic policies have actually inflicted on Nigerians in recent times. But of course we're still keeping hope alive. After all, it's a renewed hope administration, so our hopes are alive. Our fingers are crossed to see how things will pan out. But of course, you can trust us to be here to bring you the big news stories as they unfold. But that'll be it this morning for the Pages. Thank you so much for listening. I am Omoife Peace Osemere, and don't forget that Vicky Vic, the sports minister, will be here in a moment to bring you up to speed with the latest happenings in the world of sport. And I'll be back at 9 a.m. this morning to discuss the out-of-school children crisis or menace or challenge, if you like, and of course, what exactly do you think should or must be done to address this trend? Because it is indeed disturbing. 20 million children of school age are out of school. How much of a concern is it to you? All of these are the issues we're going to be discussing at 9 o'clock on Eagles Outlook. Of course, I'd like to state that the views expressed by the callers were not influenced by Eagles FM 102.3 Abuja. Good morning.